Where to?
Let's head back to civilization, or what's left of it.
Good thinking. We can always freeze to death out here later.
I'm glad this survived the destruction. Sybil's not here. It's closed.
Open 24 hours unless I don't feel like it. Or a giant robot tosses the entire building a city block. Whee!
That Orwellian touch brightens up any neighborhood. Targeted, ominous marketing. I like that. Do you want to make more money, Max?
Sure, we all do.
This was a lot more exciting than manly deeds, womanly words, the Maryland story. Our neighborhood has certainly changed. Fresh rubble, shiny new robot corpses, hot and cold running vermin.
Yeah, I hate gentrification.
Let's get to work. Sybil's not here. It's closed. Part of our neighborhood has been reduced to rubble.
I won't rest until our entire neighborhood has been reduced to rubble. Hey, my missing boxing glove!
That's my lucky glove, Hutz!
Jimmy Two-Teeth, what are you and your unsavory pals doing in the burned-out husk of this robot?
The first rule is, we don't talk about what goes on in the burned-out husk of this robot.
Hey, neat horse! Give it to me.
Nothing doing. That's my championship trophy, and I want it fair and square.
I always thought being shiftless and lazy was its own reward. They're giving out trophies now?
Boxing championship, wise guy. See ya, suckers.
Let us get a hold of that horse, Jimmy.
I don't deal in that stuff anymore. Oh, you mean my boxing trophy? Nothing doing. You want to see my trophy? You've got to come in here and win it from me.
We can't fit in there, much less into the ring.
Hey, I don't make the rules, buddy. I just exploit them.
And it's on! In this corner, with 0 victories, 48 defeats, and 1 draw due to unsportsmanlike conduct with a carving knife, weighing in at 14 ounces, Wally Glassjaw Puddle Sniffer. And our challenger, coming direct from the North Pole, weighing in at 1 pound, 14 ounces without batteries, Boxing Buddy. Ready, fight! A right! A left! Put him away! Left hook! And he's out cold! Kenny wins! What's this? A new opponent? Hailing from a potato chip bag in the dumpster outside Sloth Mart, the Rat, whose barber didn't know when to stop, the pride of the skin body, Bo Rat! Ready, fight! Left hook! Ouch! Finish him! Right hook, knockout! Betty wins! And now, for our final match, in this corner, direct from a hole in the wall of Sam and Max's office, weighing in at 1 pound 13 ounces, or 12 ounces without the lucky glove, our defending champion, Jimmy Two-Teeth! Ready, fight! Left hook, what power! The left! Body blow! Left hook. Right hook. And Jimmy goes down. Boxing Betty is the new champion.
It's the super exclusive war action figure with extra... there are pieces missing. I don't see the weapons of mass destruction.
Who needs them?
How could I lose?
I'm no expert, Jimmy, but I bet being a loser helped.
You're right. I can't go on like this. Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh, nice going, Max. Now see what you done? Jimmy's gonna off himself.
Huh. I always thought guys appreciated a bracing, candid reality check.
Your suicide causation rate suggests otherwise.
I'm gonna do it. I'll jump, I tell ya.
Hang on a second, Jimmy.
Hey, when you jump, try to hit somebody annoying on the way down. Like one of those soda poppers. Which one's the incontinent one again?
I couldn't tell you.
Boy, you really are useless, aren't you? Wouldn't you rather die by my hand?
I guess it'd be faster and better to get taken out by a friend. You are my friend, right, Max?
I wonder what I could use to do the job. The Luger? A 9-iron?
You're not even listening to me, are you?
Of course I am, Sam. Go on! After you jump, can I have your stuff?
Like what? I ain't got nothing.
Don't say that! Your pelt looks like it'd make a great pair of ear warmers.
Jimmy, this isn't like you.
What do you mean?
You're not the suicidal type. You don't have the guts. Or the follow-through.
Grown!
It's always darkest before the dawn, Jimmy.
What the hell does that even mean? Give it up, Sam.
Ah, you're right. If somebody as dim as you can tell I'm just phoning it in, why bother? You know, your wife's gonna give you hell if you kill yourself.
Mary? She left me!
You're overreacting, Jimmy.
You think?
Sure, your wife probably never really loved you in the first place. Look on the bright side.
No wife, no family, no job. What right side?
Well, with all the brain damage you got from boxing, you'd make a great vacant-eyed janitor.
Ah, nuts. My boxing career didn't even last long enough to give me a decent case of brain damage.
Max, I don't think this is helping.
I disagree, Sam. I feel much better about myself already.
New S&M season.
It's a shame you don't wear collars, Sam. It says they're coming back in style.
Canada sells U.S. to Macrohard Corporation.
I wondered why the stock market kept crashing.
Welcome to Bosco's Inconvenience. Please wait while I determine whether you are truly welcome or if I am just uttering idle pleasantries.
Nothing says inconvenience like a full-body search before you can buy your candy cigarettes and all-day suckers.
You have been deemed not unacceptable. Welcome.
Bosco, your disguise. It's hideous.
Claw my eyes out, Sam! I can't bear to look at it!
Not if I claw my own eyes out first, little buddy.
I'm not wearing a disguise.
Wow! I forgot how ugly you were without a wig or hat or something.
My package!
What, no hilariously inadequate disguise this time?
Sam, you poor naive fool. Don't you realize the time for disguises is past?
Yeah, you poor naive fool. Don't you realize that?
Quiet, head knuckle.
A disguise could never protect you from THEM.
Them?
You scared me.
Who's them?
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. I'm watching, I'm listening. and I will find THEM.
Well, if you do, tell them... Okay, this is getting old fast.
Them. 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 What's with your store?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but this ain't a store no more, man.
I haven't noticed anything.
Look, I've got $100 trillion and 1,000 faceless enemies. I don't need to sell anything.
Then why keep the place open?
I'm a people person.
What's with the fancy dance scanner, Bosco?
Tools are necessary. Tools are the only things that separate us from the animals.
That probably plays a little better with the non-dog and rabbit ground.
That's why I need the personal antipathy registration annulment and non-negational omnifunctional identification device.
That's just paranoid.
Technically, yes it is.
Well, the store looks interesting.
It ain't a store no more. And did you know people who say that something looks interesting are more likely to be serial killers
More likely than who?
than non-serial killers? It's a fact they don't want you to know.
Who doesn't want me to know?
Exactly.
My regards to your decorator.
Yeah, what's the style? Early colonial conspiracy theorist?
No, a theorist is somebody who has a theory. I have conspiracy facts.
So, I guess you'd be a conspiracy factist.
He's certainly not a clueist. 'Cause he doesn't have a clue.
Yeah, I got it. Do you have any bulletproof edible underwear?
I don't have anything. This ain't a store.
Do you have any Lords of Leaping and or Maids of Milking?
I told you this ain't a store.
Do you have any inflatable arms capable of being used as replacements for your real arms?
Didn't I just tell you this ain't a store no more?
Do you have any passive-aggressive payback disguised as an innocuous customer inquiry? Do you have any...
No! This ain't a store!
It's not?
No!
Oh, why didn't you say so?
$1 trillion worth of detection equipment, and yet he still didn't see that one coming a mile away.
Do you have any...
I don't...
Enough about your store.
It's not a... Oh, forget it.
Say, Bosco, what's in
Hey,
the...
guys, does my package sound like it's ticking to you?
Not your best pickup line, Bosco.
Oh, I don't know.
I think my package is the bomb.
Now that's a pickup line.
Who would send you a bomb?
My mother, of course. She sends me one every year around this time.
Families need traditions.
So why don't you just get rid of it?
I built that bomb disposal unit for that very purpose.
So, why don't you just get rid of it?
'Cause it might be the $1 billion plunger I just ordered. What a dilemma!
Just open your package, Bosco.
But what if it's the bomb? I thought I heard ticking.
Just get rid of your package, Bosco.
But what if it's my plunger? I gotta be sure it's ticking.
See ya, Bosco. Hey, that looks like one of the Four Horsemen action figures. How does he get these shots? Max Impeachment Weekly, Volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Volume 4 comes out next week.
At least this trash can is the same old innocuous garbage-festooned receptacle we remember it to be.
Hey, stay away from my viral prionic malarial inoculator.
Oh well. Weenie Jerky.
How do they make jerky out of weenies, Sam?
You're not old enough to know, and neither am I. I'm glad somebody's keeping wary of the inevitable pigeon uprising. Can we borrow your bomb be gone? There's some obsolete landmines around the office we need to get rid of.
No, if I loaned my bomb disposal unit out to everyone in the neighborhood who needed it, I'd never get it back.
You know, in this neighborhood, that's actually true. Let's see. Bosco's spying on his own bathroom, the director from WARP-TV, the L Train, and... Hey, wait a second! Photography equipment for people who've never heard the word digital. It's an old photograph enlarger.
I wonder if it will enlarge anything else.
No, Max, no. Hey, an X-ray machine.
Don't fool with that.
This is the kind of radio that eats other radios for brunch.
Don't fool with that.
Now we can finally confirm exactly how many different strains of bacteria live in the pickle relish.
Remember, I've still got 163 in the office pool.
Everything's stable. Well, except for the proprietor. Hugh Bliss's master plan. Bosco's a little behind the times. Suddenly, it all makes sense.
I can't see where we fit into all this, Sam.
Oh, I've got a couple of walls upstairs devoted to YouTube.
Are the high-intensity security lasers to keep us from getting into the bathroom, or to keep something from getting out? Even dark rooms need popsicles.
Stay away from my cryogenic freezer. I'll need to put myself in suspended animation once the end times come.
If it's a cryogenic freezer, why are there still mustard-covered snow cones in there?
Just because I'll be in suspended animation doesn't mean I don't want a snack.
Where to, Sam?
We're off to the North Pole. Obsessomatic stopwatch. Start kids' panic ulcers early with a constant reminder that they're always running late.
You can hear the precious moments of your life passing with every second.
Let's attach a gift tag.
What unlucky person should we mail this to?
Bosco might like that.
Where to, Sam?
Let's head back to civilization, or what's left of it. Howdy, Bosco.
I just got a package, and this one's ticking louder than all 5 of Larry King's pacemakers put together. It's gotta be my mama's bomb. I'm gonna blow it to kingdom come.
Now, while he's distracted, Max, grab the package and let's get...
Look, Sam! It's the supersized famine figure! With realistic binging and purging action. It's got over 1,700 points of articulation, 250 in the jowls alone!
You never were good at waiting to open presents, little buddy.
Wait, where's my package? Dear God, they took it, and they took Sam and Max, too! There ain't no place safe.
Grand reopening. Stinky's Diner. It's back in business.
An excited neighborhood reopens its arms and its emergency rooms.
Sybil's not here. It's closed. Ah, the smell of desiccated eggs, congealing bacon fat, and rye bread gone awry.
It's like Stinky's Diner never closed.
Welcome to Stinky's. We never close, except when we're closed.
Who are you?
I'm Stinky.
The Stinky we know was a cantankerous old man who transformed his seething hatred of humanity into a misanthropic smorgasbord of culinary horrors.
That does sound like Grandpa. Okay, we're ready for the next round of trivia. And the question is, when did the War of 1812 begin? A. 1812. B. 20,000 years BC. C. March 3rd, 2004. D. Bangers and mash.
Hiya, Stinky.
If that is your real name.
Who are you two again?
Sam and Max, freelance police. The real Stinky's favorite customers. It says so right on our frequent diner cards.
Which conveniently double as organ donor cards.
Oh yeah, Sam and Max. Grandpa warned me about you two when he left the restaurant to me. Something about frequent threats of violence and refusal to pay your bill.
He remembered us!
What's going on? There's a lot of people here.
It's a trivia contest. It's fun. People get to show off how little they know, and I get to show off how much I know.
That doesn't sound like much incentive to play.
Shows what you know. Oh, and there's a big prize, too.
What's the prize for the trivia contest?
If anyone wins, they get my ancient heirloom. Sickly man on a horse. Not that anyone's come close to winning yet. My sophisticated questions are just too esoteric for these booth monkeys.
Booth monkeys? Where?
It's just an expression.
We'd like to order something.
We're all out.
Of what?
Whatever you're going to order.
That's okay. We just want to order it anyway.
All right.
We'd like the daily special.
Sal, Condi Rice, Kickboxing the Buddha, Thai style.
What's in it?
What do you mean, what's in it?
We'll have the poached eggs with tinfoil.
Sal, give me the Norse god Thor in a terrarium, and spank him.
I'd like the double burger baked in biscuit dough. Hold the clams.
Half a doppelganger in tight pants, singing solo.
Could I get the precious special with hash browns?
Sal, 2 lemony snickets and a Mexican standoff with a prairie dog.
We'd like the tuna sandwich, extra peppers and pop rocks on white bread.
Sal, I need an Al Gore and mariachi pants riding a disco ball.
We'd like the sweet and sour saltwater taffy.
Sal, Julia Roberts, put a bullet in her brain and kiss her with Andy Rooney.
It's like my secret dreams made audible.
We'll have 2 yogurts and an open-faced turkey sandwich.
Sal, Hugh Bliss ×2 with a side of Brady culture.
On second thought, I'm on a diet. How's the diner business?
Well, Well, it's no Italian villa rendezvous with George Clooney, but reopening the family restaurant is very fulfilling.
Bringing people closer to obesity-induced ischemic heart disease is its own reward.
On the other hand, George is much easier on the eyes. And the feet. My dogs are barking louder than you, Fido.
Grr. Standing up all day getting you down?
And how? I was made for sunning beachside in Capri, not slinging hash counterside for a pack of ingrates.
So long. That's a lovely-looking two-headed Buddha.
Why, thank you. Ram Dass gave me that after we won the 35th annual World Enlightenment Dirty Dancing competition together.
What can you tell me about this canoe?
It's a priceless antique.
Then why is it in a diner and not a museum?
I believe it's important to bring a variety of cultures to the unwashed masses.
I'm not sure which better describes your food. A variety of cultures or unwashed masses?
Is that from a real ship?
It is. Mega millionaire Richard Branson gave that to me after I helped him cross the Pacific in record time.
Isn't Branson British? Why would he cross the Pacific?
To get to the other side, silly.
Why is that shark wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
Ooh, midlife crisis. He couldn't grow a ponytail.
I see trichinosis in our future. Nice snowshoes.
Those are the tennis rackets with which I beat Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras.
Why do they have foot straps?
Because I wore the rackets on my feet. Tough match.
That mummy case almost looks authentic.
Almost. It is authentic. It's the sarcophagus of Prince Peptus Bismuth.
Gandhi?
Huge fan of our double bacon cheeseburger.
I can't believe Napoleon ate here.
I can. He kept his hand on his stomach to keep from throwing up.
Mother Teresa?
Lousy tipper.
Just what we need. More things to beat. Look, Max. It's our incredible recording bug.
Great. I finally managed to get away from my family, and now you two show up. Can a bug just eat a brimstone sandwich in peace? Ah, brimstone.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What the hell?
Why'd you play back that demon recording?
I've got a case of PISD, post-insecticide stress disorder. It keeps causing these flashbacks.
How so?
I get a whiff of something familiar, and the memories just come rushing back.
Must have been some brimstone in the air during that exorcism.
Oh, is that brimstone? This whole time I just assumed you let out a 200-pound fart.
No, it was brimstone. Honest. How long have you had this weird flashback disorder?
Ever since my company tried and failed to take Hamburger Hill.
In Nam?
Negative. Hamburger Hill behind the Burger Buddies on West 5th. The place reeked of pheromones. Charlie was using Roach Motels. Roach Motels!
What other memories you got recorded?
I want to hear him talk like zombie George Burns. I'll go get some cigars and formaldehyde.
Get away from me. I don't want to aggravate my condition.
You don't get along with your family?
Negative. Except for my dad, they're all a bunch of spineless ladybugs.
Aren't all bugs spineless?
Not in my regiment. If you didn't have a spine, by God, my dad would make you grow a pair.
A pair of spines?
That's just the kind of bug he was. Senseless and brutal. God, I miss him.
What happened to your dad?
You really want to know?
No, not really.
It was our toughest battle yet. We secured our positions in a heavily fortified dumpster when suddenly they came out of nowhere.
Who?
The cleaning crew. Cleaning crew!
Attacking with sanitation. That's just plain dirty.
The smell of bleach was overpowering. We all would have gone thorax up if it hadn't been for my dad. I still remember his last words. Move out, maggots. God, he was concise. Gets me every time.
Every time?
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
That's strictly on a need-to-know basis.
We've got clearance from the Department of being bigger than you and having guns.
Well, what do you think it is, smart guy?
We think it's D.
Excellent choice, men. Proceed.
Sir, so long, sir.
Keep 'em dangly, dogface.
Whee!
Clark Gable was here.
I'm surprised his ears fit through the door.
Look who's talking. Whizzer was here.
Ah, yes. I knew I recognized that odor.
Hey, Sybil.
Oh, hey there, Sam and Max. What was all that commotion outside?
Just a little urban renewal project that got out of hand.
By the way, didn't you tell us that you wished your office was closer to a good restaurant?
That's right. Why?
No reason.
Are you and Abe on a date?
Well, if you want to call it that.
What if I wanted to call it the unspeakable obscenity from beyond space, cackling on the threshold of utter madness?
I think I'd prefer date.
Think there'll be more dates in your future?
Who knows? I'm no fortune teller, but... Oh, wait a minute. I was a fortune teller! Or wait, was I a sports therapist?
Were the balls crystal or merely inflamed?
Are you still the Queen of Canada?
Hardly. I thought they'd be happy when I annexed the U.S., but all they did was complain. They were all faltering dollar this, and pernicious crime rate that, and unwieldy and inefficient healthcare system. Moan, moan, moan.
I didn't think Canadians ever complained.
They did it in that really polite, passive-aggressive way that just made it worse.
What brings you here?
I thought it would be fun to play this trivia quiz, but instead we're stuck watching Stinky make a mockery of the word knowledge.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, Max and I always have a blast making a mockery of the word justice. You're not enjoying the trivia contest?
No, I'm sure my answers are right, but Stinky says otherwise.
I'm sure you're right too, dear. If this is too aggravating...
Oh no, this is fine, Abe. I'm just enjoying being here with you. If I weren't trying to impress Abe, I'd claw that lying witch's eyes out!
You should let Lincoln see the real you. Otherwise, your entire relationship is based on a lie.
Why are you giving out relationship advice, Max?
I just want to see a good cat fight.
Do you know the answer to the trivia question?
I'd rather not say. I'm kind of competitive.
That's okay. We're not.
Why? What do you think the answer is?
We think it's C.
Good to know.
See you, Sybil. 23 skidoo, Mr. Lincoln.
What's shaking, Mr. Ex-President?
Oh, it's you two.
Are you and Sybil dating?
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
That's not what your MySpace page says.
Hey, I never friended you.
Where's your hat?
I'm an enormous stone head. Why should I wear a hat?
To cover your enormous stone bald spot?
I don't have a bald spot, you little pipsqueak.
Are you kidding? It's as big as a Volvo! If that thing's to scale, I'm amazed Booth wasn't blinded by the reflection.
You seem nervous. Got an itch you can't scratch or something?
I'm staying on the lookout for that Ken Burns guy. He will not leave me alone.
What are you doing here?
Sybil said it'd be fun to take part in Stinky's trivia contest. But like the rest of the 21st century, it's really just a confounding mishmash of unfamiliar buzzwords tossed about willy-nilly.
Stinky made a game based on my presidential memoirs?
The trivia contest can't be all that bad.
Abe, you're not having a good time?
No, of course I am, Sybil. The best. None of this makes any sense. It's all questions about aeroplanes and electric lights and cell phone transmission specification technology. And that Stinky person actually claimed she wrote the Gettysburg Address. If I weren't trying to impress Sybil, I'd headbutt that aqua-haired harlot from here to Harrisburg.
You're not doing well at trivia?
Not at all. How can anyone think with all these bright lights shining everywhere? You know what you people need? Gas lamps.
Want to compare notes on the trivia contest?
That's not necessary. Abe and I know what we're doing.
That's right. We're doing fine. Help me out here, guys.
We think it's B.
Okay.
See you, AL.
Represent.